is up, guys? Jeff here, no cutscenes, back with another Fallout 4 video, and this one is a guide to a survival build that I'm going to do once the little patch drops on console. Hopefully this week. I don't think it'll be next week. They've been saying it should be this week because, Far Harbor is going to be out, and then mods possibly as well. But yeah, I call this build the Architect because you are going to be a settlement builder. That is your primary focus, and of course you're going to do some wandering, do some fighting, but that's not going to be where you're focusing all your energy on. Really, it's going to be building. Personally, I just did it because I love building. That's what keeps me coming back to this game. I literally just beat the main story for the first time, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, and still, I'll just keep building forever. Because I know that even on console, we're going to have mods soon. We're going to have more DLC, and mods just increase the longevity of this game exponentially. And I don't know, maybe I'll figure out how to mod. Probably not, because I'm way too lazy and I just like building, and that takes up way too much of my time and putting out videos for y'all. But yeah, let me know what you think if you want me to. I would love to be able to learn how to do that, but again, not that important. But okay. The Architect, he's going to focus primarily on all your building aspects. So local leader is going to be a big perk, and we're going to go through all the special stats that I have set aside, of course, even like bobbleheads that you know you're going to get soon, and kind of the playstyle that I am going to show you. So I'll be doing a live stream of this build and a few others once the survival mode comes out. I don't want to start anything now just because I actually have some other things to do, but I will be doing more guides, more let's builds, more tips and tricks. But yeah, let's just we'll go ahead and we'll get started on those special stats once I kill this little raider here. Okay, so first of all is strength. You're going to want to put it at 6. This gives you access to strong back. Perception 3, because you're going to get the perception bobblehead at the Concord. Don't need endurance high, just put it at 1. Charisma, you're going to want to put it 8, because you're going to get your special. You're going to increase charisma by 1, so you can build pretty much everything in the Wasteland Workshop. Now, intelligence, put it 4, just so you can hack terminals. Agility, you don't need it. Again, leave it at 1. Luck, you're going to want to put in 5, because the most important perk for me, at least in this build, is Idiot Savant and Local Leader combined. So, of course, at level 2, you're going to go with Idiot Savant. Increase your XP 3 times randomly. It'll proc a lot because, again, you have a low intelligence build and you're not going to be searching out for those bobbleheads. Now, next up is really, really important, is Lone Wanderer. You could have Dogmeat with this, and you take 15% less damage, and your carry weight is increased by 50. Alright, so after that, we're going to want Local Leader, just so you can build some supply routes between your settlements, makes things really easy. You can choose between if you want to do Lone Wanderer or Local Leader, just in case you go to Red Rocket and Abernathy first. If not, take Lone Wanderer, sorry. After that, put one into Awareness, just because it's survival, you're going to want to figure out if you can actually fight people. Yeah, that's just a smart move. Alright, so basically after that, we are going to take a look back at Local Leader. I forget what level you have to get level 2. I think it's like 17 or something. But yeah, it's not important until now. So Gunslinger, that one's going to be important too, because most of the weapons you're going to find early on are going to be pistols. You just want to get a boost of damage while you're out wandering, while you're out looking for scrap and shit like that. It's going to be important, and paired with Gun Nut, that's going to be important too. Alright, now, Lady Killer. I always recommend building as a woman, because most of your enemies are men. You're going to do more damage, and most of the people you talk to are men, so you're going to persuade them more, and your charisma is going to be super high, and you're going to have Idiot Savant with a low intelligence, so it's going to proc more often and just give you more experience. Alright, after that, put one into Gun Nut. It's going to be important, like I keep saying, because you can build. You're going to be able to build stuff. Now, with Sanctuary, you'll already have a weapons bench there. Same with the Red Rocket, you can just build. Alright, now, after that, put one into Strong Back, because your carry weight's drastically reduced. You just want to be able to carry more shit. It's really, really vital that you put one into that. And honestly, it's just good overall for survival, because you'll be lugging around more shit. Alright, second to last one here I'm going to go through is Toughness. You just want a little damage resistance while you're out wandering. It'll help in many ways. And lastly, Bloody Mess. You get a little bit extra damage. This goes well with Lone Wanderer, because again, you can have Dogmeat, and with this one, you're going to be able to just do a little bit more damage. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and go through kind of what you're going to want to use this build for. It's not a fighter, action build, whatever. Really, I built it almost to stay in Sanctuary the entire time, because you can pretty much do that. Now, you're going to have to get a few levels first, and by a few I mean 17, to actually be able to build shops and shit. So it might take a little while, but if you, of course, are able to find some crystal, some circuitry, and some copper in Sanctuary, or, you know, if you want to break the rules a little bit and go to Red Rocket and scrap some stuff there, because you're going to have to find dog meat anyway, you can go ahead and do that. And, of course, that is completely up to you, but I am going to set myself this limit where basically I have 3 minutes once I greet dog meat to scrap as much as I can in Red Rocket and then head back to Sanctuary, stay as long as possible. But if you're going to do an Architect build like I've made for y'all, you want to adventure. Now, it's going to help because you're going to find more scrap, you're going to find a lot more people to just kill, and it's, you know, that's how you should play the game. I mean, like I said, I've already beaten it, even though it's just once, but I want to do like kind of a Sanctuary only build like I've seen a bunch of other people do, because I think that seems super interesting. You can create an empire just in Sanctuary, and, you know, once I get bored, I'll just go off somewhere else. And yeah, in survival, I want to make very small, lore-friendly settlements. I do a lot of junk builds and everything, but yeah, more lore-friendly. But okay, that's enough about what I'm going to do. Now, you want to use this build primarily to build up an empire, caravans, traders, and that's why you're going to need to get to level 17, because level 17 unlocks Local Leader 2. And that's going to be your most important, because at that point you're going to be able to build trading bench, or trading stores and all those different types of shops. And you'll even be able to buy weapons and stuff like that. So if you need to increase your size limit without adventuring, you will not need to do that. You will not have to adventure pretty much at all. You can just buy it from your vendor. Pretty good. All right, so yeah, now essentially it's really kind of, if you've already beat the game and you just want to figure out how to build, get really good at that, that's what I recommend this build for. I will be doing more builds as well. I'll be doing barbarian builds, definitely a bunch of sharpshooter builds because I love those. But yeah, for right now, I'm just doing the Architect build. I'm super pumped to use this, just like I said, because I want to build an empire. I love building, I love the settlement crafting and stuff. And of course, once we see Far Harbor or mods coming to console, that's just going to increase what I want to do even more. So this is going to be for you builders out there. Again, it's really important to get to level 17. I mean, again, if you want to go ahead and just go straight out, go play the game so you get a lot of increased experience with the Idiot Savant, you get quest experience like that. I mean, you can easily level up 2 or 3 levels in the early stages of the game with just one quest completion. I mean, it's that good to have. So definitely recommend that. Weapons, again, you're going to want to stick with pistols. So if you go for the Railroad, get the Deliverer, it's going to be one of the best pistols to start off with. It's just amazing. It barely uses any action points and bats. It's super accurate. It's just a good weapon. So yeah, that's the Architect build. I will be doing a part 2 once Survival actually comes out. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. All right, bye.